Well, everybody, this is going to be part 12 of my Lewiston Media Collection for 2025 edition. So, anyways, no time to waste. Let's continue on. Yep. Yep. This is definitely a hilarious 2010 movie that I've rewatched back in June of this year, starring Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg. And of course, I had the DVD since 2020. So, yep. Found this DVD at Walmart back in April of 2022. Had this DVD since November of 2019 or December of 2019, which I got from the OUI thrift store. Got this DVD from Walmart back in April of 2024. And of course, this is a neon movie from 2023, directed by Michael Mann. Got this DVD from Walmart last year, back in August of 2024, which is last year. And I thought it was pretty good, or a pretty good biopic to Amy Winehouse. Had this DVD a few years ago, or which I had for a few years now. And the sequel, which I had since 2019. Had this DVD since 2020. And I thought it was a guilty pleasure, in my opinion, since this movie's directed by Cameron Crowe. And he also wrote 2. Had this DVD since 2023, which I got from the Salvation Army thrift store. Good 2005 comedy that stars Will Ferrell. Got this DVD from Dollar Tree back in November or December of 2021 when they sell DVDs at Dollar Tree back the day. Once again, I got this DVD from Dollar Tree back in December of 2021. And I thought it was an excellent 2005 movie starring the late Philip Seymour Hoffman, Catherine Keener, and Chris Cooper. Had this DVD since December of 2017, which I had for a long time. And of course, this DVD I had for 8 years. Classic 80s movie right here that stars Nick Nolte, Laura Dern, Ralph Macchio, Judd Hirsch, and Richard Mulligan. This movie will be turning 20 in November, which is November 4th. Got this DVD from Family Dollar back in 2022. Or, my mistake. Had this DVD since 2023, which I had for 2 years. And of course, I will not gonna and of course I will not gonna be getting Rocky 5 because I heard that sequel looks bad in my opinion, so yep. So I'm gonna pass the sequel out. And of course, I had the DVD for a very long time, which I had for 10 years. Got this DVD from Walmart just last year, I think. I think I got this DVD back in 2024, which is last year. I think. And this is Grandma Ruby's favorite movie right here. Back in the day. Before she died last year. So rest in peace to her. Last year. So anyways, let's continue. Had DVD since 2019. Had DVD since 2022, which I got from Walmart. Got DVD from a yard sale back in May of 2022. Got DVD from the Salvation Army thrift store back in May of 2021. Happy belated 25th anniversary to this movie, which is released on October 3rd, which is 2 days ago. And I used to have another copy on VHS back in the day, but I replaced it with the DVD back in December 2017. I'll probably have to rewatch this movie this Valentine's Day. And as for New Year's Eve, needs a rewatch soon, so yep. That way it'll be a better idea. So, yep. This is definitely one of my all-time favorite 2016 movies right here. And of course I rewatched it back in May of this year. Definitely one of my all-time favorite 2016 movies right here. In case you didn't notice, so yep. This was originally going to be won Best Picture back in 2017. But unfortunately, this movie was lost to Moonlight, which Moonlight I haven't seen yet, so I decided I will gonna be watching this movie soon as possible, so yep. So anyways, let's continue. And of course, I had the DVD since 2018, which I got from the OUI thrift store. Great 2009 movie right here. And this movie's directed by Clint Eastwood. And the movie stars Matt Damon and Morgan Freeman. There we go. Kind of pain in the butt to get this one put back. So, yep. So anyways, let's continue. And after the video, I might have to head for the shower, and then I'll shave afterwards, and then I guess I'll put on a movie. And of course, I had the DVD since before the pandemic begins, which I got from the youth ranch. Got this DVD from the St. Vincent de Paul thrift store back in 2022. This is the 2004 remake of the Stepford Wives. Paramount Pictures movie and co-made by DreamWorks. And this movie is directed by Frank Oz, who also directed Little Shop of Horrors 30 Rotten Scoundrels, and Bowfinger. This is the original 2016 version of A Man Called Oof from Swedish. And there's a remake starring Tom Hanks called A Man Called Otto, which I'm about to show it later in the future, in the next video perhaps, in the future. So yep. Great biopic right here of Johnny Cash and June Carter. Hilarious 2004 movie right here that I've rewatched last month. Searchlight Pictures movie, and it's also co-made by Paramount and MTV Films. And sorry if you heard the DVD falls. Yeah, I'm about to show that after I show a few DVDs that I'm about to show. Had DVDs since 2023, which I got from Walmart. And I'm about to show this one on my Boise Media Collection, which is Escape from Alcatraz. Classic 80s movie right here, which I got from Walmart back in 2020. Got this DVD from Goodwill back in October 2018. Definitely an excellent 2011 movie right here, which I got from the St. Vincent de Paul thrift store back in 2023. And now, here are the rest of the DVDs I'm about to show right now. Got this DVD last year from the Youth Ranch. Great 2021 movie right here, in case you didn't notice. Had this DVD since 2019. Found this DVD at the storage unit last year. Had this DVD since 2022, which I got from the Salvation Army thrift store. Got this DVD from Goodwill back in June of 2021. DreamWorks movie, and it's also co-made by Paramount as well. And definitely one of my all-time favorite 1998 movies starring Tom Hanks. And the case is broken there. But at least the rest of the DVD still plays fine, so yep. Had this DVD since 2022. A few more DVDs for this video, and then we'll stop here for part 13. And this movie's okay, since it's a Christmas movie from 1994 that stars Steve Martin. Needs a rewatch one last time soon. And finally, here's the last DVD for this video. And I had this DVD since 2019. Well, everybody, there you have it for my Lewiston Media Collection 2025 edition, part 12. So stay tuned for part 13 coming up probably tomorrow. So anyways, this is Superman Me 2002. See y'all later, and hope you have a fun rest of your guys' Sunday. So, yep.